What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys, and I have something very, very, very special for y'all today. I mean, of course, you know the Trunks gameplay is out, but guys, y'all know how my breakdowns go. We always finding some stuff, so definitely want to stay tuned for that as well. But first, I'm gonna ask y'all, subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click the subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the content. Now we're gonna roll Eniba's ad, guys. Check them out. I just purchased the year of PlayStation Plus for like 38 bucks plus tax or whatever, but it still comes out cheaper than 60. So check them out, guys. Use promo code DMGaming for that percentage off. Let the ad roll. All right, guys, what's up? Don't mind my hair, y'all. I washed my hair last night, and when I wash my hair, it gets dry, and I have to put moisturizer in it. And I haven't done that yet. That's why it's like, whatever. But anyway, so, guys, I'm not going to waste y'all's time. Y'all can go and watch the Trunks gameplay. That's not my job to get on here and just talk through the gameplay. My job is to break it down and show you what's important that other people aren't showing you, okay? And I'm going to start out with the banger. All right, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because guys, we gonna get there. So right here, I'm on dbzanto's channel. You can't see it because the face cam is in the way, but right there, dbzanto, this is his channel. Why did I do that, y'all? I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. dbzanto, y'all, go check him out. Subscribe to it. Actually, look, I'm gonna go and subscribe, and I'm gonna turn on all notifications. I should have did that. I subscribe, y'all. Go subscribe to him too. But anyway, I was trying to show y'all whose channel I was on, so I got to give him credit for the video. This is from the Jump Festa gameplay, though, so you know doesn't belong to them. But I have to digress. And what you just saw was Trunks going Super Saiyan. And what's interesting is I'm gonna back up some, guys. So we talked about the Super Saiyan transformation in previous videos, and we know that Super Saiyan transformations drain ki. But what was interesting, and I did talk about this in a previous video as well, and it is now confirmed that when the characters are Super Saiyan, when they are supposed to be Super Saiyan, like in the story, like for example, Trunks, I'm going to show some gameplay of him fighting Frieza. In the story, Trunks was a Super Saiyan. Same way Goku was a Super Saiyan when he fought Frieza. Same way Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 when he fought Cell. Same way Vegeta was Super Saiyan when he fought Majin Buu. Now, what was interesting, because remember we went back on that gameplay and we tried to see, because we know that the Super Saiyan transformation drains your ki. But in those videos, it doesn't show it. So it was my speculation that in order to maintain, I mean, this is how true to the story they are. In order to maintain that trueness to the story, they don't allow your ki to deplete or you to lose that Super Saiyan transformation for the sake of the story. Because what ended up happening, you lose transformation, and then they go to a cutscene, and then bam, you're a Super Saiyan again. It's like, when did I transform? That's kind of the issue that people are having with the clothing, who are talking about battle damage. Guys, the reason they don't do battle damage the way you want them to do it is because whenever they go to the cutscene, they're trying to make those cutscenes as realistic to the anime as possible. So say you get battle damage and you lose your shirt completely like Goku always seemed to do, but then you go to the cutscene and it looks just like the anime where his shirt is not gone. Then you're going to be like, what happened to his shirt? People will be complaining. So in order to rectify that, what they do is once you get into the cutscene, if his clothing is damaged, once you get back into the game where you're fighting, that damage that was in the cutscene is going to be in the gameplay. Does that make sense? Hope so, because I'm not explaining it again. All right. Anyway, so the theory was when you're Super Saiyan, when you're supposed to be for the sake of the story, your ki doesn't drain and you don't lose the transformation. However, if you just randomly fight an enemy and you transform into Super Saiyan, that's when the status will take effect. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it's going to happen today. So I'm going to move my face cam over I'm going to move myself over here because you're going to need to watch this bar. You're going to need to watch the stamina bar when he goes Super Saiyan. Okay, see, he goes Super Saiyan. And as you can see, actually, y'all know what I'm going to do, man? I'm going to zoom in so y'all can really see it. So Trunks is Super Saiyan right now, and I want you to watch this. I want you to watch his key meter and see how fast it, see? It's going down 5. See how fast his key is draining? Even while he's fighting, see, he had to charge it, but see, it's going down. It's draining pretty fast, dude. And he goes into surge mode, and even in surge mode, guess what? It still drains. Look at how fast his stamina, his key is draining. And then something weird happens here at the end. Right there, I don't know what that was. I'm gonna slow down the playback speed to see if we can catch it. Because something very strange happens here. His key dropped to 0 and he lost the Super Saiyan transformation. But I noticed here he didn't use a special attack, so I don't know where that energy came from. But you can even see here while it's going slow that his stamina, his key is draining. The key doesn't drain from using that teleportation like that. The only time your key drains in battle is when you use a special attack and whenever you fly with the booster zone, basically is what I call it. Teleporting fast like that doesn't use your stamina or your key. But see, it's going down 30, 29, 28, and it's going down fast. So calculating it, it's probably about 5 to 6 stamina per second. But that's fast. So you definitely want to have your stamina up. And see, he's getting bombarded with blast here. And all of a sudden, for some reason, his stamina just depletes. And he reverts back into his base form. But I don't know why. Because here, he's not stamina broken or anything like that. He still maintains his stamina. He's not in a damaged state. But he took a lot of damage. And I don't know, you can't just say, well, the transformation gave out. Because he still had enough left to maintain that second, See, right there, he's taking damage, and it just went away. It just went away, and I have no clue why right there. He got hit. Boom. Right there, boom. And it just went away, and he lost the Super Saiyan transformation. Super Saiyan transformation isn't on a time limit, so I don't know what caused that, but I thought that was very, very interesting. But it is cool to get to see how Super Saiyan does drain your stamina. So now I want to make this smaller again because we want to get to some more stuff, okay? Right, giggity, giggity, giggity. All right, so now let's go take a look at training because they do some training with Trunks in here, and there's some stuff that you probably want to see. But before we get to that, there's a dinosaur. He's in the cave here, and it's a dinosaur there. And what the guy was saying on the playthrough, he was saying that they're going to come back and do that, but they never came back and did that. So I digress. I don't know if that dinosaur is dead or not. Looking at the way that his legs are, I think he did, man. I think he did. Or he might be asleep. I don't know. He didn't try to shoot him, but the guy said when they were talking that he was going to come back to it, even though they didn't. So I thought that was really pretty interesting. Now here, Trunks is going to go into the training menu or the training grounds. Now, one thing that I want to point out about the training grounds, I'm thinking that Bulma's training or the machine at Capsule Corp is going to vary a little bit from this one. But we'll see. We'll find out. Okay, so it pulls up the training menu here. And these are the attacks that the training menus that he's able to do. Recommended level 30, and he's actually level 30 something. Trunks so he can do that one. The recommended level for that one is 55, and the recommended level for that one is 60. And see, it shows you the enemies that you'll be facing as well. 2 level 55 enemies, 1 level 30 enemy, well, 2 level 30 enemies, being Trunks and Goku, Vegeta. Super Saiyan Trunks and Vegeta, and it's just saying that he want to confirm the mission and play it or whatever he says. Yeah, I want to get out there and fight. Okay, so this is a look at the training, and you're gonna see him. He's fighting Super Saiyan Trunks here and Vegeta. Those are the two people that he's facing off against. I don't know why they went the route to make him blue. I know people call it image training, and I guess it's to simulate that. It will make more sense, in my opinion, for them to have done that at Capsule Corp because she's using technology to simulate those training sessions. Right there, I get it. I don't know. I just feel like, whatever. But that's interesting as well. But I'm not gonna watch that whole fight. I mean, because it's not an interesting fight. I want to get to the end. Finish. Okay, so at the end, he completes the training and he gets a D medal. And in the process of that, he unlocks, what was it? The Finish Buster. That's the attack that he unlocked. Mastered, that's what it says. Mastered Finish Buster. So he learned the Finish Buster attack from completing that training. And so now he's going to be able to equip that skill, which is really dope because he's going to go do that. See, right here, this is the D medals. That's what you want. He doesn't have any. So he didn't get a D medal from it. It looks like he just, this is cool too. Their battle power. So Krillin's level 16. He's a support character, which makes sense, whatever. But anyway, his battle power is 144,643. Trunks' battle power is 3,550,265. And I know people are going to be like, but he's in his base form. Exactly. Think about how strong Trunks was. Like, I mean, when I remember playing Legend of Super Saiyan, when you went Super Saiyan with Goku, his power level jumped up to like 4 million. You got to think about this. There was some time that passed between Namek and when Frieza came back to Earth after Goku killed him. Frieza's power level was close to Goku's. It was in the millions. And with him restored, I'm pretty sure it was still around maybe 2 million. Trunks came to Earth. Trunks went Super Saiyan and beat Frieza easier than Goku did when Goku went Super Saiyan, which to me says at that particular point, or it says to me that Goku, when he fought Frieza as a Super Saiyan, was weaker than when Trunks fought Frieza as a Super Saiyan. But in his base form, his battle power, I just call it his power level, is 3 million, 3.5 million. So when he transforms, it's more than likely about, like, if it's a 50 times multiplier, I don't know. I'm getting into all that, but it's probably in the 7, 8 million or something. I mean, that shows how easily he was able to defeat King Cold and Frieza. But I thought that was really cool because I do like having power levels and something to show how strong my character is. I thought that was really dope. But they're going to go back into the menu, and this is the super attack menu, the special attack, and all they're going to do is go down to this empty slot, and right here they've unlocked the Finish Buster, and he's going to equip the Finish Buster, which uses 104 ki. Okay, cool. So that's the main like new stuff. And I know some people are going to want to watch the cinematic, so I'll just play that and let that roll because it is cool. Now, it's, in my opinion, it's not as cool as it was in the anime when you get to certain parts or whatever like that. But it's cool to see little stuff like the wind blowing. Down here at his foot, you can see the sand blowing around his boot and stuff like that, you know. I mean, that's cool, dude. Like Trunks. This was probably my favorite version of Trunks. The jacket with the short hair when he goes Super Saiyan and spike up. I didn't like that transformation. I did not like that transformation. I wish it was a little bit more cinematic. But see, it jumps. It's like the frame skips straight to him being Super Saiyan. So it's very possible, too, that... I wonder if there's more to it than that, because it literally just jumps straight to him being Super Saiyan, and it almost doesn't even match. Oh no. When you slow it down, it matches. It ain't nothing in between that, y'all. Man, that's just it. I guess they going with the anime, I mean with the manga form of that transformation. Okay, so guys, when you watch some of the other playthroughs, they actually show the ending cinematic before they show this, which is very, very weird. I don't know why they did that. But DBZ Anto's channel has it right, where it shows it. Because some of the other gameplays show the ending cutscene where he kills Frieza and King Cold and blows up the spaceship. and then they'll show the fight, and so it kind of gives you the wrong impression. But they actually showed that and then the fight, and you know. But you notice here he's Super Saiyan. This is what I was talking about earlier. He's in a Super Saiyan form, but you notice his ki is not dropping. Why? Because it's for the sake of the story, which I get that, and I actually like that, but you know, whatever. I know some people are probably not gonna like that. They're gonna say, "What about the realism?" And this is what people can't understand, and I don't understand it either. When he does his burst, his aura matches his Super Saiyan form, but when he charges his ki, it's still blue. And I get that. Okay, they don't show the end of that battle, but they skipped something, so more than likely it was a cutscene in there somewhere. I don't know. But you notice, like I said, his ki isn't draining because it's a story mission as opposed to like a free roam type mission. So for the sake of the story, we're going to keep Trunks Super Saiyajin. But I mean, it's still cool to see it. I mean, he's higher than Frieza. He's level 37, Frieza level 36. But I mean, he's not having any trouble. And what's interesting is Frieza doesn't have like those, you remember those boss mechanics that you have? Frieza doesn't have that. The reason why Frieza doesn't have that in this particular fight is because this isn't a major boss fight. And the reason those boss mechanics are put into those fights is because in the anime, those fights were very difficult. So what they've done is implement those things into the boss fights to give a sense of, or to create that handicap in a sense, to make it more challenging, to put you in an awkward position or an uncomfortable position. But that's why you don't see him with one, because Trunks owned Frieza. Look at that. Finish. Now, that wasn't real spectacular, guys, but whenever you upgrade these attacks to their ultimate forms, it can, like, that's where you get the really cool cinematics and stuff. And you see him knocking him to the ground. Now, for those of y'all that's talking about detail, look, Trunks' hair is even blowing in the wind. Look at that, man. And it does that when they fly, too. I know people talk about them being stiff when they fly, but look at that. Now, here's where the difference comes that I don't like. I like the anime version a little bit better because it was a little bit more climatic in the sense that, you know, where King Cole takes Trunks' sword and swings at him, Trunks stops it, blows him away. This way is a little bit cool too, but I don't know. I was spoiled by the anime, I guess. See, he just teleports down and blows him away, and then does the same thing to the spaceship. Trunks just gave zero, you know what. And then after that, guys, it just goes back to the gameplay of Trunks free roaming. There wasn't anything to see in the free roam. I mean, it's the same stuff that we've seen in all the free roams. They didn't show anything different. He does go to fish and stuff like that. So as far as repetitiveness, guys, yeah, it can get pretty repetitive because you're doing the same stuff in free roam. The difference is having different characters in the story mission. So that's where the game is going to be repetitive in the sense of doing this kind of stuff. But one thing here is this mission says that he is to go and find Dr. Gero's lab. So that's the main mission right there. Now, what's interesting is Krillin was listed with him, but he's not shown here as a support character. So I don't know. I think maybe he's the only one that's able to if he wanted to, but I don't know. I have to digress. I do want to show one more thing because Trunks does go swimming. He does go underwater, and I wanted to show that. If I could find it. Yeah, Squidward. Yeah, Squidward. Here we go. All right. So for those of you wondering, can we go underwater? Yes, we can. I'm not finna watch this ad, dude. Come on, man. You can go underwater. Now, can the gameplay... Can you go underwater and fight underwater? That I don't know. Those lights are really cool. I know y'all can't see them, but... Okay, let's go back. Okay, So this is the underwater element here. And basically all this is telling you is that you're able to go underwater. You're able to explore underwater. There's school of fish that you can actually catch underwater. And that's why you have the seagulls right here, because it's telling you here that if you want to know where the school of fish, like the school of fish right here are at, if you see seagulls flying above the water, it's a good indication that there's a school of fish right below those seagulls. So that's why they're showing all of this. This is the exploration part. And then this is if you see the seagulls, then you know there's a school of fish below them. Now it also says here that whenever you have a health meter, whenever that runs out, you don't die. It just makes you come out of the water. So it's kind of like, I can't put my finger on which game it's like, and you can burst fly underwater, which is really cool too. But you see his meter up here is running out, or it's draining, it's going down. So, I mean, they really want you to explore this world, and it is explorable as well. But guys, please, please, please sub to the channel if you haven't. Turn on notifications, guys, because the content is rolling. I honestly thought we were going to get a lot more information at Jump Festa. We didn't really get much. We didn't get much. I'm honest. I'm being honest with you. I don't know if that dinosaur is dead or alive, but what the guy who was playing it said that he was going to come back to it. So I'm thinking homeboy out of there, guys. That's what I'm thinking. But guys, till next time, check you out. Peace.